If you kill her, let me again. Why you they give am pain? Are you familiar with your chain? You know say devil they shame, but I they run and they second. I just they do on my way. Oluwa don't make me leke. That's why I stand can't pay. I know you follow. If they no invite you, make you no go. I saw more logo. I go advise, make you lay low. Even devil self they wear white. Even devil self they wear white. And they just will tell anyone.
Hello guys, I want to use the opportunity to thank you for following us on our YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, try and subscribe. If these informations are educative, try to subscribe and encourage other people to subscribe. Let them watch and go through it. There are some people that may be having some challenges, something of this nature, or you may be the one that is having it, or you know someone that is passing through some of all these things. Try to subscribe. Click that subscription button. Just click it. Click it. It's not costing any money from your account. Just try and click and subscribe. Let's progress. Last week, in our last video, we look at some of the things that can cause family to progress very well, and some of the things that can wreck families. Some decisions, we look at it in form of a speed as number one. In that speed, we say that this is how fast or how slow an object or one moves. So in family, how fast you were or you are and how slow you are determines how your family progresses or get wreckages. So the far that you went, or sometimes you discover that for people to learn from you, from your family, it means that you're either doing well or you are not doing well. So in the continuation of what we are talking about, so we look at some of the departments or some of the things that pertain to either fast, speed, that's fast, or the slow, or something that can make our family to progress very well, on those things that can make our family to degenerate into something that we will not know, or some of those things that can cause havoc that are irrevocable or irreplaceable, or havocs that that are irredeemable. That's the best word for it. So these are some of the things we look at. We look at the rash decisions, decisions part of it, then the decisions you take when you are angry. It matters a lot. When you are angry, don't take some decisions. When you are angry, don't speak anyhow. When you are angry, just calm down before you try to do anything. Everybody is not the same. There are people that they are temperamental. There are people that they are calm in nature. But in all, whenever you are not in the right mood, never you be in a hurry to do something, because things you do in a hurry may end up resulting to things you will not be able to redeem when every place is calm. So just be calm. Make sure you don't take decisions in a hurry. In some of these rash decisions, now let's say there is a quarrel that comes up or emanates, or there may be some challenges that may be coming up in the family. You need to know how to, guide your tongue, guide your mouth. You need to know who to share your burdens or challenges with. It matters. There are some of the people that, they share their challenges or their issues with, and at the end you discover that their family scattered beyond repair. So be mindful of who you share your family matters with. No matter how right or wrong you may be mindful of whom you share your family matters with. Whoever that you give your ears has a part in your destiny. Whoever that you shares your information with has a part in your life. Imagine you are sharing your information with someone that doesn't, let's say it's a woman or somebody that have divorced, that are no longer in marriage, and it's not at all the whole people that divorce that is because of their fault. But you know that these people, they are the ones that are, in fact, bad people. You are sharing your information, your family matters with them. They will help you. They may ask, what is your plan? Or let them help you to go and fight for divorce so that you become like one of them. Be careful who you share your family matters with. Yes. I know of a one that he had issues with the husband, and she went and complained or report her husband to this divorcee union. At the end, they filed for divorce for her. When they brought the papers for the husband to sign, the man refused to sign it. After all the whole thing, the man decided to leave, sign and pack out. In fact, leave the house for her. You see her, by the time she came back to her senses, she discovered that the man has already gone. So you have to be mindful who you share your family information with. It is so much important. Be careful. You may end up, after disgracing or exposing your husband or your spouse or your wife, your weakness, to your friend or to your so-called friend. At the end, when you are mend with her, the person will still be carrying that hatred or content that come from what you told them. You may, at the end, the person you may be sharing it with, let's say you are a man, you are sharing with you, he may be interested in your marriage. Or you are a lady, you are trying to share the information with another lady who may be interested in your own husband. At the end, you end up losing in total, in all the whole aspect. You end up complaining that your friend betrayed you and took over your man or your wife. You know those things. It can be vice versa. Bible said in 1 Corinthians 15:33, they said that evil communication corrupts good manner. The person that you are sharing your family info, if it is not a good person, you know the result already now. So be careful whom you share your family information with. It's so much important. It's so much important. Another one is the decisions you take. After they've informed you or given you what next, the decision, that's the steps, the action steps that you take. Now the person that you may be advising you, why not beat your wife? Yes. He may be advising you, if he beat you, retaliate. He may be advising you, why not pack out of the house? You may be receiving, why not file for divorce? Let me tell you the simple truth. No matter how a quarrel lasts, there will always still be that soft part, that emotional part that will always be there. You act based on instinct or based on the advice that you receive. and you allow your home to be wrecked, let it be known to you that at the end of the day, you will still have, when that emotion will still flowing back, you discover that you've already lost so many things. It happened in the Bible. Lazarus, after, hey, why not sack your, why not divorce your wife? Why not this and that? At the end, when those alcohol that he drank left him, he come back to his senses and discover that there is still an emptiness and space in his life. He has lost his wife, Vashti. Do not be too fast to act. Do not be too fast to share the informations. Do not be too fast to leak your secret. Do not be too fast to let the world know what is going on in your family. It's so much important. See, if you, there, even in the Bible, if it is to rate the marriages in the Bible, I don't think there's anyone that will even have A1. Started from Adam and Eve. They didn't even, you see, two of them. This one is direct, God is with them. At the end, what happened? You see a man later blame, he didn't call him the wife, he said, it is that woman that you gave me. You look at the case of the Abraham and the wife, Sarah. After knowing the God's promises, at the end, the wife advised him, why not go to our maid? It's like through him that God will fulfill. You see the problem? They still live today. So now, is it in the New Testament? Ananias and Sapphira. At the end, despite their own, they didn't end very well. And it's not going to be your portion. But despite that, you discover that no marriage is perfect. No marriage is without its challenges. No marriage is without its crisis. So that's why you have to be careful in whom you share your information with. The person that is telling you to beat him, to divorce him, to kill him, to kick him, to do this, to do that, how is his own family and his own home? Remember, we are still looking at some of those things that can cause your family to progress and some of those things that can wreck your family. That's why we are not even separating them separately. We are working the two of them parallel. So those things that can harm your family, that is what we are looking at in the area of speed. Yes. Another one is competition and comparison. Do not be too fast. God may see, there are some of these challenges and issues that we are even, it has been there, but sometimes people are trying to, divert from it. See, the simple truth is that God can bless your wife more than you. It's possible. It's possible that you may marry a CEO of an organization, of a company. Yes, it's possible before you marry, the lady is already doing well. It's possible that even where you are working and your wife is working, your wife may be earning more than you. It's possible. So what does raising shoulder, trying to compete? I am the man. I must this and that, this and that. Calm down. If there's any competition, it shouldn't be among you. Both of you need to work as a team. Because in a competition, There is a level that only individual can achieve. But when two of you that have the same purpose, the same mindset, try to work on that, you see that you will achieve more than. If one can chase 1,000, two can chase 100,000. Imagine that, something of such. No, it's not competition. See, some of all these challenges, sometimes it come from some ladies, sometimes it come from them. See, it can come from any side, but sometimes if God bless you more than your husband, it's not your competitor. That's the simple truth. It's not your competitor. Both of you are partner. Both of you are one in progress. Because you are earning more than your husband, now, you see, you won't allow him to rest. After all, I do this, after all, I do that. You what? No. There is no room for competition in marriage. You do this, I will do that. No. Okay, be doing your own, let me be doing my own. No, there's no room for that. A woman was created to help a man. That is helpmate. A woman was created to help man to feel okay, to live better. That is why even a place the Bible talk about, to say, he that find a wife find a good thing. So you can see that when a man find a wife, he find a good thing. And not only find a good thing, he also obtain favor from the Lord. That is what the Bible say. You are there to help him, not to go and drag him down, not to come and compete with him. Inasmuch that you are earning more than him does not mean that you are the head of the family. Yes, that is what it does not mean. That's the simple truth. It doesn't make you the head of the family. Help your husband if you are in a position to do that. Even the man also, you help your wife. Because I'm earning more than you, this and that. You won't even allow him to rest again. You are competing as if both of you can team together and compete to get better, not for you to compete against one another. He bought this, you need this. Trying to, no. It will cause havoc. It will break your family. I did this. Yes. Even some of the information that you give to your children matters. It's all about you. You won't even present your husband to your children as part of, even if you may be the one that maybe do something for them, you will not even include. Naturally, children, as they are growing, yes, they are emotionally attached to their mother and all those things. But you have, as a woman, you have a role to play. Don't be a bad mother. Don't be a bad father. Whenever there is something in your pocket, you go and, enjoy it alone in beer parlor. And you forget your home. It will wreck your home. Another one is comparison. Everybody is not the same. The mark in your hand, there is no person that have the same mark in the whole world. That God provide for the other person does not mean that God will not provide for you. There was a time, that should be either 3 years ago or so, the August meeting like that, you see a woman kill his husband because the husband couldn't provide the August meeting uniform, couldn't afford to buy the uniform. for her. See, every other person is wearing the uniform. Look at every other person. But you know, she used something and hit the man on the head. The man died. If your husband can afford a bread of 300 naira and cannot afford that of 1,500 naira own, take and appreciate him. If he cannot afford to buy expensive things for you and he can afford the little, appreciate him. Stop comparing your husband with the husbands of another people. Don't you see, the husband, he bought the calf, this and that. He's giving the wife, you know why now? You give upkeep of 2 million naira, and you're giving upkeep of 20,000, 10,000. How about now? There is no comparison. Don't compare. See, comparing your husband with another, or comparing your wife with another. See this one, see the way he speaks Queen's English. You yourself, illiterate. You know that is illiterate. You went and marry her. See how plumpy, see how shiny this white person's wife look. Uncle, Olga, you can make your own wife to shine like that Mr. Smith's wife. You can make her to shine. Stop comparing your wife with another person's wife. Be content with what you have. If you cannot afford pizza, eat rice. If you cannot afford pizza, eat noodles. If you cannot afford goat meat, look for car. If car is costly, go for that Kanda own. Yes. There is no room for comparison. You are destroying your home by comparing your own husband with another person. It has shattered so many homes. Comparison. When you are trying to compare your husband, you are putting him under pressure. It can even increase his stress life and his BP level. All he's doing is trying to do, let me just do to please my wife. Let me just do it to please my wife. You may end up causing him heart attack, which may result him dying before his time. Or he may be looking somehow, not looking well, because he has not been sleeping very well. Because all his mind, let me do in order to please my wife. Some that are even ungodly may end up using you for your rituals. Because when they ask them to bring, they will still bring the person they love. Satan doesn't give anything free. Skin for skin, tooth for tooth. The condition, he may even end up using your stomach, using you for rituals, so that you'll be happy. Stop comparison. Comparison will destroy your home. Competition, nothing will make you to be the head. Yes, unless the man is incapacitated or is a lazy, even if he's a lazy type, there is no room for competition. When you can still push your husband to become better. It's for both of you, for your good. If you're in a position to help your husband, to push him to become better, do it. It is for your own good. If you are in a position to help your wife, she may be more intelligent in some things. Push your wife to become better. Don't leave her in the level of the good that you see her. Push her to become better, so that if she even moves to the best, when your wife is doing well and you are doing well, there will be peace in the home. But when it is only you, it doesn't all go well now. So if God make you better than your husband, even men, remove this mindset that I'm the man of the house, I must have all the... Yes, God created you so that you be the man, you be the provider, the progenitor, you be the provider. But you may end up marrying someone that is wealthier than you. You will not be praying for your wife to be poor so that you be rich. You will not be praying for her to go down. You can help, both of you can manage and become better. A wife, you are in a position to help your husband. There is nothing to hide. Help your husband. It's your husband. Let me tell you, despite that you have your home where you come from, when you marry, the man, the wife is part of you. It's you. A woman, when you marry, your husband is you, not even part of you. It's you. Value your husband more than any other person. Value your wife more than any other person. Respect your wife and respect your husband. We look at this, move to the next point we are going to look at in the course of this speed, and we've not even entered the velocity aspect of it, but this is still the part 2 of it. We have not even entered the velocity aspect. Respect and love. These twins are so much important in the home. You can marry someone that seniored you in age, but when it comes in terms of marriage, respect is reciprocal. Husband, love your wife. No one, sometimes it's like the women or the woman, they love more than the husband, while the husband, they respect more than. A man don't play with a man's ego. You may be earning and having more. Don't insult him. Because you senior him age does not mean by virtue of marriage, he is your head. Respect him. If you know you senior him, you know respect him. Don't marry in the first place. But if both of you married, don't disrespect him. Okay. You respect, you submit to even your pastor, even the imam, even the ruler of the land. You can't respect him more than your husband. If you used to bow to your ruler, you bow to your husband. If the way you respect your husband need to have the bigger respect. Hey, daddy, your husband is the bigger daddy. God recognize it. When you marry, God is aware that you marry if you marry. So respect your husband. Respect your husband. That you earn more than him will not make you to take away that. It's God that enshrine it there. Because you are earning more than him. That is why you won't respect him. You are destroying your home. Wealth is not everything. Wealth is good. It makes everything to move well. It makes everything to... But when there is wealth with respect, you are in high heaven. Insubordination. People, I've seen wealthy people that are insubordinate. The insubordination is what is inside of them. That is what is hidden. The word just brought it out. There are people that are wealthy and they are respectful. So you have to be respectful. Respect your husband. No matter anything, don't talk to him anyhow. No matter anything, why will you raise a hand to slap your husband? Why will you call your husband names? Why will you even... The way you respect God, that's the way you need to respect your husband. Your husband is your God. Yes, while your husband is subject to God himself. Man, love your wife. No matter anything, make room for that love. Forgive ahead. Make room for the love. Forgive ahead. No matter anything, love your wife. Whenever it's like, remember the sacrifice. Remember the area of sacrifice. Remember those good part of her. Make sure that you love. If God can forgive you, despite the way you've lived, and you still allow you to become his child, forgive your wife. Love covers multitude of sin. Love covers imperfection. When you see, God is love and love is God. So when you love your wife, it means that you are showing God to your wife. But when you hate your wife, you are even destroying the impact. Even your prayer will not even be answered. So make sure you treat your wife very well. No matter anything, make sure you treat your wife very well. Then, the wife, let me say, come back to you. That you are earning higher salary or you are getting more than him does not in any way warrant you to let down on your husband. Your marriage will not progress. You call your husband names because you have more. When you don't have, you are so much humble. Now small thing, something have entered your hand. You have turned down to King Kong. You are now turned to King Kong. You are destroying your home. You see, the funny aspect of it is that even the people that may be encouraging you, why not leave him? He's a stupid man. He's this, he's that, he's that. When you end up leaving your man, you see that money, a time will come you discover that money is not your problem. Be careful. Be careful with, what God gives you. Bless God. A woman that God gives you a man. There are so many women that are better than you. But God decided to pick you and give to him. You are a good gift to him. The same thing with a man. There are so many good men that the woman would have choose ahead of you. But she decided to stick with you, to answer your name. Show him love. Love covers multitude of sin. Show him love. It's so much important. Don't destroy your home by yourself. There is no room for infidelity. You see, these days, married women, sometimes they used to say, he doesn't take care of me, this and that. This one, there is nothing like married women looking for young boys. Married men going for smaller children. You see, they want to refresh them. Which one is refresh now? Which one is refresh? What are you refreshing? If you want to refresh, you refresh with your spouse. There is no room for infidelity. Build that trust. Let there be truth and sincerity. Now from here, moving to the velocity progress and the speed progress and some of your family and some of those things that can wreck your home. We look at speed as how fast one can move. We look at it in family line as how one can move his family in the right direction, or can move, or can act, or can behave. in the right way. But now, there is a difference in two of them. When there is a direction, your family progress well. When you act with that speed and there is a direction, your family will progress very well. How? When there is a target or go-getters, both of you can work together as a team. This is what you want to achieve. Your family, nobody will see your back. Sky will be just the beginning of your progress. The velocity is how fast or an object will move in certain direction. So in life, there will always be what? A direction. In family, there will always be a direction. Even as family, nuclear family, there is also what? A direction. Don't wreck your home. Make sure you carried everybody along. Make sure that your behavior, when somebody tries to reason it and articulate it, he will understand the direction that you are going. If there is no direction, you will end up destroying and shattering your home. You end up shattering your home. Let there be direction. Let there be target. There is no room for intimidation if there is direction. Why will I be intimidating my wife? Why will I be showing superiority? If I want to show superiority, it's outside. Both of us, the superiority that I have outside is not for inside. Yes, I may be a lamb inside, but lion outside. There is no way I can bring my lionic nature inside to show to who? That is why it seems so much important that one, make sure your family, you don't wreck it by yourself. Make sure that you yourself build your home. Make sure that your family progress very well. In terms of children also, no matter how you love, never you love your children more than your husband. No matter how you love, never you love your wife more, your children more than your wife. See, highest you will leave your children from 20 to around 20 something to 30, they are progressing to their own home. It is both of you that are going to be the old boy and old girl in the house. So don't, because of your children, and you disrespect or disvalue your husband. Don't, because of children, you disgrace or disrespect your wife. People some ways, yes, children, they are heritage. They are part of the blessing that God give to a home, to a family. But he didn't say that your children should take the place of both of you. Both of you are companion to each other. So you have to make sure that you don't disvalue your companion because children have started coming to a home, your home. Yes. Don't do it. Let that love be there. Some that have the charisma of instigating their father against their children. You have challenge with your husband, you are sharing it with your children. Sometimes some will even lie, we even paint it. Imagine a child who will say, I hate my father. Or I hate my mother. Because of the picture that you painted for them. Imagine a child who join the mother to fight the father. Imagine a father who make the children to hate their mother. You instigate them. Your mother is a bad woman. Your father is a bad woman. Your mother is this and that. And the children, you hate your father. See some, that's why you see there are some men, see them gone so soon, 60 years, 65. A man will be living with deeper inner regret. Why did I even marry? I should have even lived life anyhow, live a life, and when I die, I know that I'll die on my own. Or even go outside and impregnate somebody, know that I have a child, all those things. Because of some of the inner pains, because he cannot open up his mind and share the deeper pains that he's experiencing. Because of some of the things that you parents, some mother and some father, you impart to your children. Your family will never grow very well if love is not the family name. The man send you money to buy things for your children. Hey, I am the one, this and that. Your father doesn't do anything. You think that you are helping them. You are already bringing hatred to your husband. Hey, see, your mother is a bad woman. She doesn't used to come back on time. Blah, blah, blah. At the end, you are destroying your own family. You're destroying your wife. Never you be the reason why your spouse died before their time. There's an adage that says that you don't know the value of the umbrella that you have when it is with you. But when another person have taken it, or it has been given out to another person, that's when you start knowing the value of it. And there's another one that says that whoever that have the umbrella doesn't even understand what somebody that doesn't have an umbrella, or that someone that have the one that tears have. Value the gift that God gave you. Value your husband. Respect your husband. Your husband is your protector. You may be wealthier and richer than your husband. The presence of your husband protects you. No intruder near you when your husband is alive. Check some people. Some of the problem they have is because that there is no husband, no one to protect and speak for them again. You don't know the value of what God has given to you. Help your husband so that he will live longer life. Never you do things that will be upsetting and put him in a stress level. Support your husband. He may not open up on everything, but make sure you support. Uncle, Oga, support your wife. Don't allow anyone to disrespect your wife. Be your wife protector. Speak for her. Be the mouthpiece for your wife. Be the pride of your wife. Do everything that you know that you can do. And God will bless you. If this video is educative, subscribe. Click that subscription button there. It's not cutting. The subscription is not like a data subscription that when you subscribe a 1,000 or 1,500, it will call from your account. No. Just click that subscription button so that it will help us to reach a certain threshold. The essence of this is not only to reach, the essence of it is to impart in life. We may not be coming closer, we may not even be seeing or coming in contact, but I believe that through this impartation of physics of life that God has deposited in me, It will help you to become better in every sphere of life. It will help you. In our next video that we are coming up very soon, we are going to teach you some of the things on the physics of business of life. You are the CEO. You are the Oga. You are the business owner. Whoever that you are, make sure you watch our next video. Make sure you follow us on our YouTube handle. Make sure you share this information. Disseminate this information. This information is not mocking many venture. No, it is to impart a life. Impart a life of people. Disseminate this information. Share it. Share it. I know that you have learned a lot from it. Also share it to some other people, so that they can also learn from you. Follow us on our YouTube handle at Kelechi Udensi. God bless you. Thanks.